An entrepreneur is one who always searches for a change, responds to it, and seizes it as an opportunity. Welcome to History TV18's NSE Young Pioneers. It's a unique inter-school competition that is devised to bring about your first business idea. In short, it's India's response to create our own Mark Zuckerberg's, Steve Jobs, etc. Every competition has got judges who give us some of the best answers to all the questions posed by contestants. Our three judges for today are: one of them is a director of Ironbox Media and has worked with CNBC TV18 for 8 long years. Let's welcome our first judge, Mr. Suresh Venkat. Our second judge today is a former Indian national field hockey captain. Right now, he's the CEO of Olympic Gold Quest, Mr. Virendra Skina. Our third judge is the founder of ContestToWin.com. He needs no introduction. He is Mr. Alok Kejriwal. Thank you, judges, for taking your time and being here. This event has gone through 3 different phases. Phase number 1 is where the contestants submitted their ideas on an online portal. From there, we moved down to 40 different teams, thereby 10 per each zone, that were selected for a Skype interview. From there, we have narrowed it down to 3 different teams that will take part in the zonal finals here today and qualify themselves to the national final. So without further ado, let's go into the first team, that is Uttam School for Girls, who will come here and present their idea.
Crime against women are increasing day by day. And to solve such problem, we have come up with the idea of the SS ban, Safe and Secure Ban. It's a women's savior.
The SS band will be a specially designed band that may look like any other fashion accessory, but it actually has a GPS tracking system fitted to it. Worn like a simple bracelet, on pressing the alert button, an SOS message, "I'm in danger, please help me," will be sent to 10 of your immediate contacts. The GPS system will then help the police trace your location. Designed specially for the safety of women by the students from Uttam School for Girls, Ghaziabad, the special Safe and Secure band will be available for a nominal price of Rs 3,500 only. Awareness of this band will be brought through street hoardings in and around the city, advertisement in all leading newspapers, online advertisements on social networking sites like Facebook and Twitter, and through various street plays. Also, assistance from various NGOs and the Delhi police will help in promoting this band. Aimed for the safety of girls from the age of 11 onwards, this attractive-looking, easily available and affordable band can be found in different sizes and colors. The SS band, the Safe and Secure band.
The total startup cost is 3 lakh, in which it includes computer of 50,000, machinery 2 lakh, furniture 50,000. Fixed cost is 1 lakh, including salary 20,000, electricity 20,000, telephone bill 10,000, advertisement expense 30,000, office rent 20,000. GPS plus custom plus charger plus shipping is equals to 5,74,500. Packaging is 100 units into 300 rupees into 300 units is 30,000. Transportation would be 2,000. Casual labor would be 4 laborers into 250 each day into 22 days is equals to 22,000. Selling price would be 10,50,000, as the price of the product is 33,500 into 300 units. Gross profit is equals to selling price minus variable cost is equals to 4,21,500. Then minus fixed cost and depreciation, which is 1,30,000, is equals to net profit, which is 2,91,500. The break-even point is fixed cost plus depreciation divided by gross profit, which is 1 lakh plus 30,000 divided by 1,405 is equals to 92.5. That means we need to produce 93 units to operate on the break-even point, i.e. no profit, no loss situation.
That was SS Ban. A beautiful presentation on women's safety. Judges, your time to grill them.
I don't know much about grilling, but I have a question for you. How do you know so much about how to make a business plan? Do you know what depreciation means and who taught you this?
We are commerce with entrepreneur students with entrepreneurship.
This is very impressive. This is a very impressive business plan. Alok, would you...
Yeah, so I actually
did you know this much about business plans when you were in school?
I did. I was a Marwadi, so I knew as much. But I actually want to take it I want to quiz you, What is it that women and girls actually carry today? They already carry which has 10 plus contacts. They're already carrying something with them.
But sir, that's a mobile phone.
Yeah.
And sir, at the time of emergency, you cannot take out a mobile phone and say, okay, wait, let me make a call
No,
or let me text.
I know.
So.
I think the only thing, just a idea is that, to make someone buy another band and to make them wear it is good. But an app on a mobile phone or a button or it's very easy to activate an app, because an app not only 10, it can send it out 10,000 contacts. And the most important thing from a technology point of view is the map layer, the fact that you've said it'll be easy to understand where the person is. That to do with this cost is very difficult, because a GPS signal to then create using a map layer is not that easy. And phones solve that problem for you. So if I were to just give it to you in one simple suggestion, the hardware has almost been done for you by someone. Layer it with a creative idea of how to activate it. Can you do it with a double click of the phone? Can we do something with the hardware of the phone that activates the app, even though you don't have to?
Like a panic button.
Like a panic button, rather than reinventing the device, which will have lots and lots of complications.
Okay, anyone else? Viren?
Yeah, I think the concept of the idea is very good, and I'm sure it's born out of the recent high-profile cases in Delhi. I noticed you put one point on the weaknesses, possible misuse of the ban. Have you thought about that?
Yes, sir. So actually, once the band is launched in the market, people would come to know that there's a band like this. So villains would try to make strategies to cut the band, or maybe try, they would try to make the technology through which they can hack the band or something like that.
What about kids accidentally or deliberately pressing the band just to get attention? That could be a misuse?
Every band will be installed a SIM in it. So the SIM will have a number. If the message is sent, SOS is sent that I am in danger, that will come on your phone. You can just reply back.
I think the concept is excellent, and if you can come up with something that's really viable and cost effective, I think millions of girls all over the country will be very grateful to the two of you.
You just now mentioned that it's difficult to carry a cell phone 24/7. To my mind, everybody in my generation carries a cell phone 24/7, and everybody in your generation carries it 48/7.
Right? They even have a bath with it, Suresh.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Get away without the cell phone.
The second thing you mentioned was you wear a watch all the time.
Yeah.
So what if this could be just a function of your watch?
Yeah. Like a swatch.
Like
a swatch? You already have a swatch.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And if you can just put a button on the watch, so it's not a band that you're paying 3,500 bucks for, and a watch that you pay 3,500 bucks for.
So then the cost of the product would increase, and although our product is already a bit costly, we know, that is why we'll be providing it in installments so that many people can buy it, and we're going for NGOs and government subsidies. That is why if we take it in a watch, the cost will increase again.
I think what Suresh's point is, if you approach, Titan. They'd love to work with you. Fast Track is very pro young people.
Yes,
And they would
sir.
embed it into the watch itself.
They love the entrepreneur energy you have.
It's interesting how both of you are trying to see if it can be embedded into something else. But ladies want us to get into an EMI
I'm
scheme.
trying to become their partner before they know it. So that's my selfish motive.
But this is super impressive. This business plan is super impressive. I don't know how to make one yet. And after this presentation, I'm going to ask Alok what all these terms mean. I'm not entirely clear about what
Especially the
depreciation
break-even
means.
term.
I know.
That's a very nice formula.
This formula, I didn't know any of this.
Okay.
Well done. Very well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Uttam girls, for that wonderful presentation. Next up, we have DPS Vasant Kunj. But before that, let's take a short break. Welcome back to History TV18's NSE Young Pioneers. The next team to present in the North Zone is DPS Vasant Kunj. The stage is all yours.
Everyone knows about Shah Rukh Khan, where he lives, what he eats, and of course, his six-pack abs, huh? But how many of us know our politicians?
Politicianpoints.com is a unique website which assigns ratings to the different politicians of our country based on their role and performances. These ratings will help in highlighting the true picture of our politicians and help us in solving the question of whom to vote in the next upcoming elections. The website provides a discussion and an awareness forum where ratings are solely based on proofs and the facts that will help the public clearly distinguish between the good and the corrupt politicians in our political system. The website will have tie-ups in various medias and publication houses in bringing nationwide awareness. There will be pay-per-view web advertising, mobile applications, Google optimization, and a Facebook page dedicated for the promotion of this website. www.politicianpoints.com.
The business mantra is the more we invest, the more we earn. Once we are stable in the market and have gained people's trust, we work with politician pays model. It's an income derivative in which when a new politician joins the political fund of our country, he pays us to do research on him and thus rate him. And then we will look for venture capitalists for basic investment. During elections, politicians will pay us to create campaign pages for them on our website. We earn money through subscriptions, memberships and revenues from data and research. The maintenance cost is around rupees 1,500 per year.
Thank you for visiting politicianpoints.com.
If you let young people decide crowdsourcing to fight back for the nation, you get politicianpoints.com. They want to integrate technology along with crowdsourcing to bring in a change in India. Judges, your take on that?
You know, I think the intent is extremely positive, and I love the passion. You know, more than anything else, whether it's Politician Points or Change My Politician, it's the passion for change, which you all are clearly demonstrating. And, you know, great businesses and great entrepreneurs start with a completely fired up passion. And the more personal the passion, the better the chance of success. I would say that convert this to a, you know, Indian idol ko political idol bana do aap. And to make people vote for a politician on a mobile phone using SMS and getting revenue back from the operator is a very, very interesting idea. And young people will not mind spending $2-3. The purpose of why you're doing this is even more important than anything else. So, you know, you'll find a lot of support for sure.
Purpose with direction. I think they've got the perfect recipe.
I mean, you know.
Just a couple of questions from my side. At the end, you said one of your sources of finance is the politician pays model.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to ask them that.
How does that work? Because doesn't it become a conflict of interest because you all are rating that politician, and if the politician is paying you, so how do you explain that?
Politician pays model is basically like when we are actually stable in the market and the people have started trusting us. If a new politician comes into the society, nobody knows them. So he pays us money so that we do research on him. Positive or negative, that's up to us. So that now we put it on the website and people actually know that there is this new young politician who's come and he has potential to do something in the future. And that is one way we earn money.
But you won't do it for free?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so I said I'm going to treat you like adult entrepreneurs presenting a business. So I'm going to treat you like adults now. So it's time for you to hear some criticism.
Sure.
Your understanding of the business model is very poor, right? You have two flaws in your business model. One, your assumption that the average citizen will pay for this information. They won't pay. It's extremely hard. Second, Viren just pointed out, politician paying for this creates what's called a moral hazard or a perverse interest, right? It's like me telling you, I'll pay you money, but research me. So the covert pressures only put positive stuff about me. What you need to understand, other than subscription and politicians pay, there are other revenue models that you can use. If you go to a website called India Spend, that's INDIA, spendsingular.com, it tracks government spending across India, state and center. It's funded by nobody, right? It's funded by grants, it's funded by third-party agencies whose interest it is to see that the truth comes out, right? So you shouldn't jump the gun into advertising, membership, subscription, and politician pays. You need to think a little harder about who can pay for this, because this is in public interest. Maybe this is funded through taxpayers. Maybe all of us, 1 100th of every paisa of tax we pay goes to your organization. So maybe it's government funded, maybe it's grant funded, maybe it's funded by Citizens Collective. There are multiple models that you should see. You have jumped the gun on membership, subscription, advertising, politician pays. You need to go back to the drawing board. The rest of your idea is great, just the business model is not great.
The internet penetration in the country is very small.
That's right.
Alok will be able to tell you the percentage.
Excellent.
Do you know the approximate percentage of internet penetration in the country?
About 30 to 40%.
No, not at all. It's 70 million and a population of 1.2. So it's 7% as per Comscore.
Yeah, little less than that.
So my point being that the people who have already internet penetration, they already have information available to them. It's really the vast majority that do not have internet penetration.
That's why we started the idea of newsletters and subscriptions, so that the people who do not have internet, we can actually send free newsletters or something to them.
Use SMS. You see, SMS, everybody
What about SMS?
Yeah. There are 800 million phones in India today. Even villagers know how to send SMS to check weather and to check crop. Use that.
So if I send the politician name and constituency,
That's right.
maybe your return SMS can be this is his rating or her rating.
But I think the overall concept of educating the voter is really excellent, and you need to work much more on the idea. It has great potential.
An idea with great potential, an idea that's seeking to change India. Ladies and gentlemen, politicalpoints.com. I think they deserve a round of applause. Can I have a round?
Very good.
Thank you so much, DPS. On the other side of the break, we will have Vidya Devi Jindal High School presenting. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. The last team presenting in the North Zone is Vidya Devi Jindal High School. The floor is all yours, guys.
Our product is Travelogue, a dispenser backpack. Our main sector, industry focus will be education sector, travel and tourism industry.
Travelogue is a specially designed, eco-friendly backpack that has multi-purpose utility. Apart from carrying your regular stuff, this unique travel bag has a specialized water dispenser fitted with a UV system so that you can drink pure, filtered water on the go. There are special solar panels attached to recharge the batteries to keep the dispenser functional. It also has a special segment for keeping food fresh and warm. Available in different sizes, Travelogue is your complete travel solution. Priced at Rs 899 onwards, this eco-friendly backpack will be sold through websites, corporate selling, and personal selling. Special discounts and free shipping will be provided on bulk orders. A customer care cell with a toll-free number will be soon established for attending to customer complaints. Travelogue Dispenser Backpack is a unique travel bag which makes your travel complete.
Financial details that we have planned for our product. Source of finance. Source of our venture will be internal sources and external sources, raising money through shares and borrowings. The money will be invested in raw material, labor, and other factors of production and equipment. Selling costs, that is advertisement for creating market for the product, market and research and development for updating a product with phase of time. Increasing profit margin through economies of scale, that is profit in long run. Increasing profit margin through volume discount, buying input in bulk and acquiring discounts on it. Increasing volume of sale by reaching out to customer by adopting different modes like corporate selling, institutional selling. Continuous research and development to fulfill growing demands of customer. That is updating our product according to requirement of customers with time.
The punchline of a product, that is the Travelogue, the dispenser backpack, is a travel bag that makes your travel complete.
A backpack that's going to take India by storm, hopefully. Let's see what the judges think about it.
Okay, my first question is this. Can we order 3? This is really good. We'd buy it right now.
Yes, sir.
So well done.
In our time we had just the tiffin box, the Mickey Mouse tiffin box and the water bottle.
And everything got warm and annoying, but we didn't have to charge cell phones, iPads, MP3 players, watches, health bands, now the SS band. So they need multiple charging points as well.
Absolutely. Post
You've
that.
got 3 customers already.
So I'm not buying.
Oh, you're
not buying.
I'm sorry.
Okay, 2 of us are buying.
You know, I think I have a major problem with the idea, because while this is that old-fashioned 7-in-1 product. At one point in time, we used to have this 7-in-1 stereo system. They used to play everything, but the quality of those sounds used to be terrible because they couldn't do one thing right. So I think fundamentally, the concept of putting more things into one product has changed. The world is doing one thing and doing it really well. But the other thing I want to talk about is, that in the cost estimation, more importantly, and that's data that's publicly available. Do you know why solar as a concept, the solar car, why don't we see solar cars everywhere in the country or in India or in the world? Do you know why?
Cost factor.
Exactly. So I would say that, look, you guys have found a need which is very important in entrepreneurship. So one thing I'd just urge you to do is use common sense, because that's what you're blessed with. As you get older, common sense disappears and baggage comes in. You're blessed with common sense. So just be...
Especially when they're dealing with baggage.
And you should ask why, not what. Why wouldn't Samsonite with, solar panel?
Years of experience also.
And they know everything, backpacks, everybody builds backpacks, so just think about it. Think about it.
Okay, I'm going to differ with Alok. So sometimes Samsonite, because of the giant size of Samsonite, cannot see the opportunity that you can see.
Great. Awesome.
Right? So why didn't Microsoft and Google think of Facebook? They're giants in the market.
That's right.
One guy with no resources can see some things that other people can't see. But Alok's point about multifunction is important. So maybe for students, it's just a charging backpack. Maybe for guys who are going on treks, it's only a water purification backpack.
Yeah.
My view is this. Irrespective of how good or bad their idea is, the passion that they're bringing to the table will make them successful entrepreneurs.
And they're very unhappy with their backpacks for sure. So that's...
No, that's the starting point for many great entrepreneurs. You're unhappy with the way things are. And so you come up with a great idea that can...
we have mainly tried to focus on eco-friendly environment.
Yeah.
Good. Very good.
And just make sure that finally the